A young woman named Sarah was bright and ambitious, with dreams of making a difference in the world. However, she often felt trapped in a cycle of self-doubt and negativity that seemed impossible to escape. Sarah's journey began like many others. As a child, she was full of curiosity and wonder, eager to explore the world and discover her place within it. But as she grew older, she became increasingly aware of the expectations and pressures surrounding her. She felt the weight of society's standards bearing down on her, whispering cruel reminders of her shortcomings and limitations. Despite her hard work and many accolades, Sarah couldn't shake the feeling that she was never quite good enough, destined to fall short of her dreams and disappoint those who believed in her. Her mind was plagued by negative beliefs that told her she wasn't worthy of success or happiness. However, Sarah refused to accept defeat. She knew that if she wanted to break free from the mental trap that held her captive, she would need to confront her fears head-on and challenge the negative beliefs that plagued her mind. With determination in her heart, Sarah embarked on a journey of self-discovery, determined to uncover the truths hidden beneath the surface of her subconscious mind. Sarah began her journey by practicing self-awareness. Every day, she took some time to observe her thoughts and emotions without judgment. She learned to recognize the patterns of negativity and self-doubt that had become ingrained within her psyche. She consciously tried to replace them with thoughts of gratitude and empowerment. Sarah sought support from those around her to help her on her journey. She surrounded herself with positive influences who believed in her potential and encouraged her to pursue her dreams. She leaned on her friends and family for guidance and reassurance, finding solace in their unwavering belief in her abilities. However, the most transformative aspect of Sarah's journey was her newfound commitment to self-love and acceptance. She realized that to break free from the mental trap, she must cultivate a deep compassion and kindness towards herself. She treated herself with the same love and respect she so freely gave others. To practice self-care and prioritize her well-being, Sarah engaged in activities that brought her joy and nourished her soul. Her favorite activities included taking long walks in nature, practicing yoga and meditation, or indulging in her hobbies and interests. As Sarah progressed on her journey of self-exploration, she noticed subtle changes within herself. She felt lighter and more peaceful, as if a weight had been lifted from her shoulders. She no longer felt constrained by self-doubt and negativity. Instead, she felt encouraged to embrace her true potential and live on her terms. Sarah grew more robust and resilient daily, her spirit shining brighter. She realized that breaking free from the mental trap was not a destination, but rather a journey of self-discovery, growth, and transformation. As Sarah stood on the brink of a new beginning, she knew she was ready to confront any obstacles. She had conquered her inner demons and emerged victorious, a shining example of hope and inspiration for all who dared to follow in her footsteps. Thinking traps are negative thinking patterns that impact our mental health and decision-making abilities. To break free from thinking traps, you need to reframe your thoughts. Reframing involves finding alternative ways of thinking about things that are bothering you. Reframing your thoughts takes time and practice, but once you master the skill, you can feel more positive and change your beliefs about yourself. Striving for self-improvement and being the best version of yourself is a positive thing. It can inspire you to learn and develop yourself. However, realizing that nobody is perfect, including you, is also essential. Being human entails imperfection. If you become overly fixated on achieving perfection, or can't be satisfied unless everything is flawless. You are allowing perfectionism to hinder your progress. Temporary situations in life can create mental blocks that are difficult to overcome. Giving yourself time and patience is essential to work through these blocks. This is a common experience for many people, and it could be caused by a variety of factors, including stress, anxiety, depression, fatigue, or feeling overwhelmed by a situation or task. Sometimes, mental blocks can be temporary or more long-lasting, depending on the individual and the situation. Although it can be frustrating and challenging to overcome, it's important to remember that these are standard parts of the human experience. Recognizing when you are experiencing a mental block and taking steps to address it can help you move forward and overcome the challenge. Recognizing your thought patterns is the first step to escaping a thinking trap. Begin by familiarizing yourself with different thinking traps to reflect and see if you have fallen into any. Adopting new relaxation techniques, mindfulness practices, and exercising can help break free from negative thought patterns, even those that are unknown. Take a moment to pause and separate fact from interpretation. Sometimes, difficult things happen, and acknowledging them can be liberating. We cannot control everything, and ups and downs are an inevitable part of life. However, we can change the way we respond to these situations. To change how we respond, we must first identify our thinking traps by clarifying the specific ones to which we tend to fall prey. Keeping a mood diary can help us keep track of moments when we have been feeling happy or sad and what immediately preceded those feelings. When faced with challenging thoughts, we should play devil's advocate with ourselves. This means asking as many questions as possible before jumping to conclusions. We should also ask ourselves whether our thoughts are facts or opinions. Most thoughts are opinions rather than facts. Not all must be taken seriously. It's important to talk to ourselves as we would speak to a friend, with kindness and compassion. We should root for ourselves in the same way we would do for a friend. When self-doubt kicks in, we can use a mantra like, "I believe in you." Whenever negative thoughts or emotions arise, they often come with bodily sensations. During meditation, try to be aware of any sensations that arise without trying to control or block them. Sometimes, you may not feel any sensations, and that's okay too. Stay with that feeling. Your aversion to them will slowly dissipate as you stay with the feelings or lack of feelings. As you keep abiding by your feelings, images may arise, and your inner voice may start expressing beliefs such as, "This doesn't feel great," or "Maybe this isn't working." Just observe, stay with it, without trying to change it. When you don't have all the facts, do you tend to assume something negative? It's important to practice mindfulness in such situations. The next time you feel like you've jumped to a conclusion, pause and evaluate whether the facts support your decision. You might have leaped to a false conclusion. By being mindful of this tendency, you can be aware of the next time you try to read someone's mind or foretell the future. Mindfulness will help you slow down, evaluate the evidence, and reach more realistic conclusions. Sometimes, our thoughts can cause problems. This is especially true when we fall into specific thinking patterns or mind traps. Recognizing these patterns can be incredibly helpful. By simply acknowledging that we are falling into a particular mind trap, we can prevent ourselves from getting stuck and avoid making the situation worse. This can save mental and emotional energy in the long run. Remember, Thoughts aren't always a problem, but it's essential to recognize and address them when they are. Please let us know in the comments if you found this video helpful. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more life-changing content. Thank you.